All right, here we go, advancing on. Conrad Grunewald versus Tony Angelo. The Tangelo Racing, Scion Racing, Scion TC. Conrad Grunewald throwing it in hard here. Woo! Conrad Grunewald, great amount of angle. Tony Angelo going way off course as Conrad Grunewald in the hand-cooked tires, Chevrolet Camaro. Conrad Grunewald, originally from Texas, now living in Northern California, standing on the throttle past that last clip. Tony Angelo looking aggressive from the start. Conrad Grunewald looking sharp start to finish. Let's take a look at that replay. Ryan Sage, let's get a play-by-play call here. As we see a replay, you saw Conrad throwing in. Tony Angelo getting aggressive, but looks like he just almost threw out too much angle.
Yeah, you can see right here a nice initiation by Conrad, nice angle right there. Tony goes a little bit offline, corrects, is not able to get back online, falls way far behind, tries to catch up, drops 3 tires right there, and Conrad a nice lead run all the way till the end, so a big advantage for Conrad Grunewald.
So Conrad Grunewald, again, originally from Texas, now living in Northern California. The hand-cooked tires, Chevrolet Camaro, looking sharp, looking on his game, as Tony Angelo makes a large mistake and puts that large gap . You know, through the years we've instituted, you know, drifting is fairly young. I mean, respectively speaking, 9 years we've been around here. This year is our 9th year of competition. Different rules have been instituted, different pieces of equipment have instituted due to particular incidents, and a couple of those have actually unfolded here in Atlanta. Last year you saw Daijiro Yoshihara, his whole back bumper and his rear end with his taillights got taken off. So therefore you couldn't see if he was on the brakes. So therefore we instituted the upper brake light. Also, some brake checking came into play years ago. Then we instituted the front brake light so the judges could see if they were on the brakes. So here we go with Tony Angelo initiating into that first turn. Oh! Opening the hatch with the bumper loss, Tony Angelo. There you go, a little showing off. As Tony swings wide, Conrad Grunewald keeps that nice tight line. As Tony Angelo opens the hatch, slams it back open. Oh! As Conrad goes off course. Conrad Grunewald shoots off course. Are you kidding me? The Twilight Zone is just unfolding. All right, taking a look. Taking a look at the replay. This is the first run here of Conrad Grunewald and Tony Angelo. As Conrad had a great lead run here. Taking a look at to see if Tony got checked up here. Of Conrad, again, we talked about brakes and initiation. As Tony Angelo, the jack in the box here, open up the trunk, see if he's got a spare bumper. As it opens back up again, it's pieces of flair. It's like TGI Fridays, old school. Stunt drifting here as we wrap it back down. Tony Angelo. Now here's where Conrad loses it. And Conrad just slides and slams into the wall. Man, what do you? It's kind of a crazy run here. Ryan Sage, this is like Twilight Zone. Some music needs to be playing. We've seen 5-minute rules being instituted. Now Conrad Grunewald on the back end of his car, he has no taillights.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy run. I mean, Tony Angelo had a hard time on the chase in the first run. He dropped 3 tires off over here and got mixed up between turns 1 and 2. But Conrad went completely off course. We've seen that happen so many times coming out or back up the road right there. I mean, that's a 0 basically in qualifying. So I have to take that the judges are going to look into that as well. But I don't know, man. That was nuts. I don't want to give my opinion too deep, but 4 wheels off is pretty big.
Well, we can say whatever we want. The judges have their own verdict. The fans do. And if you guys like what you see, feel free to make some noise, chant, boo, cry, slap your friend, do what you got to do, because basically if you're getting loud, it means you care. So looks like we do have a verdict here. We have a verdict. Who do you guys think? You guys think one more time? Do you guys think CONRAD GRUNEWALD? Do you guys think Tony Angelo? Or one more time? Well, I'm going to let you guys know it's unanimous, and the winner is Tony Angelo. Tony Angelo gets the win. Tony Angelo gets the win.